Welcome back. I'm your host, Lady Merms. We're still here at the beautiful Mystic Lounge in the Bronx. And as I said earlier, we have an exclusive interview lined up with the CEO of Pushitz Record, with Andrew J. Andrew, tell me a little bit about Pushitz Records and what's going on with it.
Well, first of all, let me say thank you for Dancehall Connection to give us this interview because, we, small label, we need this platform. You understand? Well, we need honest people who in the business who's going to, showcase, a lot of artists out there. Anyway, let me say, Push's record came by. I gotta get this out of the way. I've been back and forth in Jamaica for a while. I've been going back and forth almost like 3, 4 times for the year sometime. I've been doing that for quite a while. I'm talking about like from 92, And I'm always, getting people always coming over to me and they want things. Stretching out your hands, you need this, you need that, you need that. And nobody ever brings something to the table like, okay, let's do something. So this guy, this kid actually grew around us from he was like a boy.
And this is, you're going into how we got started, how you got started, right?
That's how we got started. So I'm just taking you from grassroots, the history. So this guy, I'm going to call his name. His name is Anxious. And, I can remember, he grew around us from he was like about 4 years old.
Okay.
So that's been a while. So he came to me one day and he's like, okay, for some reason they call me Dada. I don't know why. I try not to, to accommodate that name, but, one at the time I asked the guys, I said, why you keep on calling me that? They said I feel like, okay, you're a father, you're a father figure for some reason. Look at me, young me, being a father figure.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, actually, actually, I'm 43.
You're still young. What are you talking about?
I'm still young. Anyway, so it's like, Dada, why don't we do something like some music thing together? And at the time I was building my house, I was really strapped for cash. I was really stretched to the limit. I wasn't ready. There's no budget for that, nothing at all. The house take a lot out of me, but I'm thinking like, this is a first. This is a refreshing change. Somebody come up with some form of ideas, Let's do something together. Instead of, okay, Dada, give me a $10, give me a $100, give me $1,000, So when you hear that, you start to think, I'm like, okay.
At least they're coming to you with something to make some money, progressive.
All right, what you can say is, okay, at least you're going to do something in the long run that makes somebody, can achieve in the end.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you benefit at the same time. So that's not a bad plan, right?
Yeah.
So I said to, at first I said, no, I can't handle that right now.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, overnight, I was like, okay, this is the first. I've been coming here for years and nobody ever brings something to the table. So let me see what it's all about.
So how long, to get to the moral of the story and everything like that, how long did it take you to like organize everything and put Pushitz Records together?
All right. Everything started like about 9 to 1.
Okay.
But it didn't officially kick off until 10. That's when we say, okay, push its record.
Yeah. And did you start all of this by yourself or?
Initially, and then I started to pull in some younger guys with me, and plus my friend, Clinton Jonas. He's one of the road manager. So I started to get, surround myself with good people. But what I do, I mainly keep it around young guys. I want to show people that, there's a lot of talents in Jamaica.
And you started, let me get this straight. So you started all of this in Jamaica, right? Yeah. All of this in Jamaica. So right now we're in the Bronx. Where are you, how are you positioned right now in the Bronx as a record label?
Well, as a record label, we get a lot of love in the Bronx. I must say thanks a lot to a lot of people in the Bronx. I'm not going to start naming out people because there's so much. They show us a lot of love, but the label itself, it started here in New York. But most the artists that we're working with are all in Jamaica.
Okay.
So you can say our grassroots base is in Jamaica. Because they need it more. They need more exposure than, when you're here as an artist, you can, you can,
more stuff.
Easier for you to kind of find your way around. But in Jamaica, it's a bit difficult.
So since your grassroots are actually in Jamaica, so are there any artists right now that you're pushing or anything like that in Jamaica?
Yes, actually, there was an artist. I got to mention this, you know. I'm not going to mention the artist by name, though. But we had an artist that we were working with, and we did some intensive promotion with that artist.
How did he get any big? Did he get? Do you have any big hits for them? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, well, all right. Just about as he started to break through, there was a lot of interest. I mean, all over the world, people were taking interest in this artist. But there was a loophole in the contract because we're not, you know, at first we're not thinking about, okay,
We're doing business.
we're doing things by blind faith. Because I just take up this because I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna help some guys, some younger guys, and you know, because no one was there for us as a kid. You understand me? Growing up in the ghetto, you understand me? A lot of people in Jamaica know. I'm not gonna start naming out ghetto.
So wait, hold on. We're gonna pause. We're gonna just take a pause for a minute and come back to the interview because I can see that you like to go in depth about certain things, you know, and there's a lot to your story. So we're just gonna take a break and come back. Again, your host, Lady Merms, here on Dancehall Connections with the CEO and record producer of Pushitz Records, Mr. Andrew H. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here again, as I said earlier, with the CEO of Pushitz Records. Before we went to the break, I know I promised to go into details about that specific artist that kind of jumped ship, but Andrew H is not too comfortable discussing about that artist. You know what I mean? So, I mean, right about now, we're just going to talk about the legally medley that you push. Come, I realize that you still have a lot of big artists by your label, and you're not worried about nobody with jump ship, right? You're not worried about an artist with jump ship. Tell me about the other artists that were by your label.
Well, as you can see on the legal medley, we have Tata Blacks, we have Jove, we have IC, and we have Nkoma. Whole lot of talent. It's a truckload of talent right there. And it's so funny. Let me forget to know this for a quick second. When I gave the rhythm to three of the artists came back with a money song on the rhythm. And you know, a friend of mine said, okay, why are you gonna do three money song on one rhythm? And I said, okay, this is what they're feeling on the rhythm. Nobody know what the other was doing. So Tata Blacks came back with his money where I pray. You understand me? And Kuma come back with money hard for make. IC come back with his money song also. So.
And wait, I see the video them hot, right? So tell me who was involved with the making of or the producing of these videos. I mean, how did you go about getting them all done?
Well, that video was shot by Wayne South, and you know we have a lot of input into it also because there's a certain quality that Pushitz record put out there, and we're gonna stand by our quality. You understand? Well, if it's not up to our standard, we're not gonna put it out there. And we have a lot of people who we communicate with who give us good advice also. You know, the big man for Dancehall 360. You understand me? He will tell you straight off the bat. No, dash or that is rubbish. And we really appreciate that. It's not everybody you can depend on for give you honest.
And honest, sir, because remember now we are gonna be the ones listening to all of that. You know, we don't want to listen to rubbish, right?
Yeah. And I'm the type of person, you know, if you say something, I'll listen. You understand me? But I mean, in this business, there's just so much, you know, people have their advice. So you gotta sieve, you know, you gotta sift through what is there and just come out with what you think, okay, what is best for your company.
What I want to ask you, I mean, I know there's a lot of competition out there right now as far as record labels are concerned. How do you find these talents to sign up with Pushitz Records? How do you find them? Did they market themselves to you, or did you go out searching for them? So for people who don't know, I mean, how do you?
Well, as you know, in the business, you can. It's like there's just too much artists out there right now. You know, everybody that think that they're artists. So you have to like sift through what is there. You know, you gotta pick. You know, for me, when I'm looking for an artist, I try to find somebody with something different. I want to hear something different. Not necessarily that you're the best artist, but you bring something different to the table. That's what I look for.
So you know, how do you feel when you know you got somebody that's gonna be successful on your label? How do you feel? What kind of feeling do you get?
It's a great feeling. Yes, it is. Because I mean, when you hear something new, I mean the ears. You understand me? There's a lot of good artists out there. I mean, great artists out there. But because the sound is not, you know, up to par, you know, all the lyrics are what you have just go to waste. But When I hear something that's different and I hear something that is great, I can tell right away.
So, what kind of challenges did you experience as a record label breaking out? I mean, I know your base is in Jamaica, but overall, what kind of issues did you experience, if any?
Well, I mean, for the most part, I was very disappointed in a lot of things, you know. I mean, we're young producers and we're coming in the business, and you know, you tend to believe what you heard, what you hear some of the time, I should say. You understand me? And a lot of time when I talk to a person in person, and I'm thinking, okay, this is the type of person that I'm listening to all the years, and I'm thinking that you know have some form of integrity. And then when you come and you talk to them in person, you'll be like, oh my goodness, this game is something else.
What do you mean by that?
Well, as I was saying, you know, there's a lot of time I've heard. I'm a listener of radio, and some of the time you listen to some people on the radio and you're thinking, okay, my God, this person really mean that they need good in the music. Dancehall can reach back a stage where grandparents,
Can
youngster, and everybody listen to it. You understand me? Because dancehall is actually a rhythm, a nice feeling. You understand what I'm saying? But you can say good things. You don't have to kill nobody. You don't have to have no load lyrics in your thing. You understand me? And a lot of people don't. That's one thing you will never hear Pushitz record contributor. No form of loudness and no form of killing in them song. You understand me? When me give an artist my rhythm, I make sure to tell you, sir, this is what we are striving to. Because we have to make a difference. You know, it's not about money all the time. You understand me? You know, much people come to me and tell me about, okay, well, you have to get with the flow and all this, so the money there and all these things, you know.
Okay, you have to remember too, a lot of people listen to your music. It's not just regular adults. Sometimes the music reach kids. I mean,
All right, listen, if I'm in my car and I'm playing my song and my little 11-year-old daughter is there with me, and me have to skip a song, and me have to skip the almost 90% of the CD, what the sense? You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to really contribute to that. Pushitz record will never contribute to that. You understand me? And there's a lot of people out there. You know, I mean, people who sponsor this event, lots of events. I know they are withdrawing. When you see Jamaica reach to the stage that, you know, people are withdrawing their sponsorship. And then when you go to dance, at the same product you see people are used in the dance hall. And yet still, them are withdraw them sponsorship from dance hall because of where dance hall stage. There is a problem. You have to think about it. And then a lot of people don't want to hold responsibility to what is going on.
I mean, Mackenzie say you're very passionate about this whole thing because even the other day I was discussing something about the lewdness in dancehall. I mean, everything just gone haywire. Like people are going mad, brick palm face. I mean, woman's face on the floor.
What is that? What is that? Come on. Come on. Look how we used to have, when dancehall used to be dancehall, look how we used to have fun. There's no, it's almost like, what is this? I go dance nowadays and you know, I have to pick and choose where you go.
Where you go? I may say, I understand, but trust me, I understand the feeling. I understand the feeling. Again, you know.
Never contribute to that.
I'm not in that at all. We're still here with the CEO of Pushitz Records, Mr. Andrew H. I mean, in the conversation I get very interesting and I get deep. I mean, not even anything say it would have venture out into dancehall, but keep it locked. We're going into more music videos from Pushitz Record. You know, entertain yourself because the man is all about cleanliness, you know, lewdness. Keep it locked. Mermaid.
Yo, you don't know this is J Will Game Over. Saying dancehall connection, big up yourself. You don't know. Boom.
Welcome back. We're still here at Mystique Lounge in the Bronx, and we're still here with Andrew H. Andrew H., tell me something. Who is your main influence in this music? I mean, I know you're very passionate about music, as I can see. You're very passionate about the dancehall, but who influenced you in all of this?
Well, I have quite a few influence, but let me start. I'm going to start from my kid first.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of time I'm playing music, as I said, with my kids in my car, and I have to be skipping out 90% of the CD. That was an influence also, you know.
Anybody else?
You know, then, you know, my childhood friend, you know, Clinton, he's the one who really, you know, do the road work for us. And I can say, you know, this gentleman he worked tirelessly. Is that her?
Yeah, because you couldn't do it alone. I mean, running a record company is a lot of work. And as we talk about Clinton, here he is sitting right here, Mr. Lovely Clinton, and I'm nice Pushitz record and DOS jacket. I'm not player. No, Clinton, you're the big man I talk about you. I mean, what's your role in all of this?
Well, first of all, my name is Clinton. I'm pleased to be here, right? But Andrew is like my son, and from he come to me with it, I just know what I supposed to do. I know I supposed to take it out there. So when he come to me, I tell him I'll be the road manager, and right there I just take it to where it's supposed to go. And the influence with the music, the good music we have, so true we have the good music. Well, I promise everybody this, man. We're going to push it everywhere. So if a sound playing in the basement, look for me. I will be there. Give you my song to play it because that's what I'm there for. Good promotion and good music. Everybody's supposed to hear it.
So thank you for that. And so what kind of rhythm are you pushing right now with Pushitz record? What kind of rhythms you pushing?
Well, you see the rhythm part them now. You'd have to really talk about Desmond because it's him control that. Him do the music, do it, and bring it, come push it in my hand, and I take it out there. So all those things you'd have to talk to Desmond about.
Mr. Desmond or AKA Andrew H. What about the rhythms that you're pushing for Pushitz record?
Okay, let me say, Jamaica and the world. We have a new rhythm out. It's called Unity Flex. You hear it? Unity Flex. That's the rhythm that we're gonna push next, you know. And it have quite a few artists on it right now. It have Mega C, Tata Blacks, IC, Jove. You know, it got a young man by the name of. He's not actually signed to Pushitz record, but he did a song for us. It's called Divine, and quite a few artists on that rhythm right now. And I'm telling you, it's kicking. And anybody, I mean. We've been going all over, and whatever we put out there, people are always telling that it's it.
And then what about you, Clifton? I mean, what do you put your stamp of approval on the rhythms also?
Well, okay. When this man bring it to me, he have a clean ears in music, so I don't have to do nothing more than push it. Because you see why we call this thing push it. Every tune we put out there, it have to be a hit. So that's what we do out there, push good tune. And he have the clean ears for it, so I just take it from him, go out there and deliver it.
So what do you think about your big promos in Jamaica right now? What do you think about all of that?
Well, I couldn't tell you now because I have a lot of fans down there listening to the music, but I couldn't tell his Andrew do all those traveling. I have to do it up here where I live.
And has that been hard for you? Has it been hard?
No, it's not hard. No, it's not hard.
What kind of roadblocks? Have you experienced any type of roadblocks pushing the music for Pushitz record?
Well, let me tell you this. You see, when we go out there, I'm a determined person, well determined. So when I go out there, I will stand up right side of that selector until him play it, no matter what. So I'm just getting it out there, and when the selector hear it, right away, he want back the dub plate for it because it's so good.
Can I ask you, all right, listen to this, right? I know that there's a certain underground thing with that people playing a rhythm on so everybody can hear. I mean, you know, you have DJ where you pay them and stuff like that. Is that how it goes? I mean, is that how it goes? Who wants to answer that?
Well, that's another issue. That's going to take a whole segment for us to really explain that one. But as I can say, you know, DJs out there, I mean, I understand. We all get youths, and we can understand what you have to do to make ends meet sometime. I'm not gonna say right, and I'm not gonna say wrong. But make sure you have some integrity in what you do, man. You understand me? Quality. You know, because I know of DJs out there. I know, you know, and even though, you know, time is hard and they will say, right, but at the end of the day, they will tell you straight that, listen, me, if it's not good, I'm not gonna play it. So keep your whatever.
Because it just seems to me like everybody nowadays, once you have a little money, you can't get a hit. It's not about quality anymore. It's all about money. You know what I mean? Which is kind of sad. Because that just make you push one bag of things out to the listening ears, right? You don't think so?
I mean, when you listen to what's out there now, you know, you as an individual who appreciate music in its form, you understand me? You got to understand that, okay, what's going on? I mean, anybody who want to listen to good music, real music, check out Pushitz record.
Because the money is
all about good music.
Good music. The music, then what we pushing. I mean, if you're traveling in a van, anything, your grandkids, anybody want to listen it. Good music.
May I look for you, before we got to the break, right? I'm looking at your jacket. I noticed you have it Pushitz record printed on the back. Turn around and let them see it. You see it, Pushitz record, www.pushitz.com.
That's promotion. That's good promotion.
Yeah, because it looks spiffy by you, just messing with your whole outfit.
Right, exactly. So that's why I take the place to be.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing before you go to break. You see, all the sponsors that is out there who saying that they want real music to come back in the dance hall. I mean, man up, man, and come forward. Because there's lots of other producers out there that is doing real music. And there's no sponsors for them. There's no highlight. There's nobody who's giving them a platform. You understand me? So, man up and come forward. All right, check out Pushitz record. And then tell me if you're seeing any negative things on our site. And then you can get back to it. That's Pushhitz. That's Pushhitz. You understand me? Check that out.
All right, then, sweetie. Thank you very much. Keep it locked. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. We're still here at the beautiful Mystique Lounge, right at 222nd and Bronxwood Avenue here in the Bronx. You know, thanks to our bartender, Sasha. She has been keeping me refreshed, keeping the gentlemen refreshed all night. You know, thanks, Sasha, our bartender. But we're going to go to Mr. Anja H here. Any closing words you have for your fans or people watching right now?
Well, let me say, I have to give thanks to a lot of people out there that is real people who is trying to make a difference in the music industry. I'm not going to call a lot of names because, you know, if I start to do that, it's going to be too long. It's going to stretch past our time. So you know who you are. You understand me? A lot of people out there that give us a good energy. Yeah, a lot of love. You understand me? And I'm going to say thanks, Dancehall Connection, for giving us this platform because we need it. A lot of people out there need it. Mama Merm, you are the best. You are the greatest.
Thank you.
Can I use that term? Can I use that term? I like that term. Anyway, but what I'm saying is this. You know, a lot of people out there, if you really want good music, when I start to, you know, make people still say, okay, the music thing is in a state right now. We need to carry it back to a certain level. We don't want the hypocritical type of thing where, okay, you want to say one thing, but you want to do another thing. You understand me? Bring it back to the level where no music was. You understand me? And young artists out there, you can do it. You understand me? You don't need a system for make you know, say, okay then, violent music generate violence in a community. You understand me? You don't need the music for tell you that. So, just start do some good music and people. There's a lot of artists out there can't do a culture song, you know. Yeah. I say that over and over because of the negative thoughts. You know, them brain now function in a level where them can say, okay then, I'm going to come up with a good culture song. You understand me? So, what I'm saying, thank you to everybody out there that giving us support. I can't call no name, sorry, but I just saw it go. If I'm going to start calling name people, I'm going to start get vexed because them get left out. There's too much people. You understand me? Thanks a lot. Thanks 100%. We really appreciate it. You understand me? And Pushitz record is there for you. And Pushitz record, I got to be Pushitz record as long as we live.
All right. What about you, Clinton? You've been quiet. You've been sitting here taking it all in. What about you? Ooh, I mean.
Yeah, well, let's see. Pushitz now. Anybody who out there need the music can call me at 347-805-4436. 347-805-4436. And I will always there giving you the music. First of all, we're not giving up. So we're going to always push.
Wait. Do it again. What is this all about? I see you do it. Is that something that you guys do all the time? Or
we're trying to get the music out there, so we're not giving up. Nothing name giving.
So that's your signal.
Always pushing it like that, you know. So that's our.
Don't mean to cut off my boss, but at the end of the day, I have to say, push it to our signal. This is push it. Don't take it for no other sign. It's no Baphomet, it's nothing at all like that. It's just push our creativity. You understand me? And I'm going to big up some place, you know. Because if I not do it, I'm going to hear all kind of things. Maxwell Avenue, Kingston 13, Mullines Road, Marvally Avenue, Spanish Town, Thompson Pen, Lime Tree, Olava, where the ground was light for the last. All of them places. Blessed. And we love her not to the max. You understand me? Push it, say that.
What about you, Clinton? Anybody want to big up at Jamaica?
Well, me have my kids them down there, you know, and them lose me love them more than anything else, you know. Them always be my art, right? So, Mullines Road crew, love you know. Although I not see me long time, but me love you know, so see me, right? Jonestown, that's where me born and grow. So, you always see me and never forgot me, right? Because I'm here taking care of business, then you see me, right? Okay.
You hear that? You hear the big man say, kids, you'll see him soon. But before we close up this segment, we're gonna ask Mr. Andrew H to introduce the closing video. Andrew, tell us, introduce the closing video now.
All right. You see this video? This was our first video. I'm going to stress, first video. And I feel so good about this video because it says in every essence and every word what we're all about. We won't give up. We not give up as long as this music thing is and we're alive. We're not going to give up.
Who's the artist again?
This artist is called Tata Blacks. This is one of the second artist that signed to Pushitz record. And he's still with us right now. And this is a unique artist, and we're going to do some serious work with him in the future. And everybody look out for Tata Blacks because the youth not care when I say we're not going to hear a difference in them voice. And then at the end of the day, as I said, Jamaican love new things, you know. Them love to hear a difference. And you're going to hear the difference in Tata Black's voice. Don't think it's an auto-tune. Tata Black voice is naturally sweet like that. Tata Blacks, I now give up.
All right, there you have it, guys. Thank you again, Mr. Andrew H., the CEO of Pushitz Records, and Clinton here, the road manager of Pushitz Records, right? Thank you for joining us. They've gone in depth about the whole thing. As I said, we're still here at the Mystique Lounge. You know, thanks to Mystique Lounge for you know, having us here. You know, it was a nice environment. You know, everybody was nice and everything. You know, check them out, 222nd and Bronxwood Avenue. Thank you guys for joining us. Lady Merms here, Dancehall Connections. Push it, come, push it. Push it. Thank you for joining us.